Hey, greetings good people, and welcome to a new episode of Mosh Pits. Now, this past couple of days we've been discussing quite a lot about Nvidia and their graphics cards, so how about we change the pace and start with a news topic relating to AMD, because yes my friends, AMD might be preparing a big surprise for us with their new Ryzen CPUs. Some more recent leaks and rumors point out to their upcoming 5900X being able to hit a whopping 5 GHz, but also at a staggering 150 watts, which is a bit crazy if you ask me. Now, the 12-core and 24-thread CPU should be the fastest offering, but AMD won't be stopping there because they're also planning on releasing a 5800X, which should technically be rivaling the 10700K, but according to some leaked benchmarks from Ashes of Singularity, it actually beats out the 10900K, which is crazy, and it actually with regards to that, it actually beats it out by 16%, which is quite a lot if you start thinking about it right now. Now, we obviously don't know if if the benchmarks have been run on base frequency clocks on either of the CPUs, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait until October 8th to see what AMD has in store with regards to their new CPUs. And with regards to AMD's Ryzen CPUs, OnePlus has also released a new tool called the Clock Tuner for Ryzen. Yes, my friends, the same person who created the Ryzen DRAM calculator, which is a really great tool and legit, by the way, which you should definitely be checking out, has now also got a tool that should automatically adjust the clock speeds and voltages for your CPU. Now, what else can I tell you about it? Just go grab the tool and enjoy the free performance. And if you enjoy that free performance, how about you use it for good? And yes, my friends, I am indeed talking about folding at home. And with regards to it, we're turning back to Team Green, because the app now offers CUDA support, which brings a 15 to 30% boost in performance. Now, the good thing about it is that you don't need to change any settings at all, so if you're an Nvidia user, you can be happy because you're going to be helping researchers find cures for the human malware and other diseases way faster before they send us to Valhalla. And speaking of Valhalla, the new Assassin's Creed game called Assassin's Creed Valhalla had just dropped a new blog post and video detailing more aspects of the story. We've also seen new characters being introduced, like Sigurd, who's Ivor's brother, and we've also heard mentions of Ragnar Lothbrok. Now, what intrigued me and also annoyed me, knowing how big Ubisoft is, like, why the hell would they make Randvi look a lot like Cassandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Like, explain yourselves, Ubisoft, why'd you do something like this? And yeah, I guess now it's time to go back to Earth and then go back to space, because remember STARFIELD? I actually covered this game on another Mosh Pits episode, which I'm probably going to be linking somewhere around here, and now we've got even more rumors about the game, which are saying that Bethesda's upcoming game should come out sometime in 2021. Now, the same person who shared this rumor has also shared a new screenshot from the game, which is also from the same build in 2018, and can I just say this game looks really awesome and I'm really excited to try it out. And I hope you are also excited to try it out, but unfortunately, if you're a PlayStation user, you might actually not be able to try it out yourself because, you know, Microsoft just acquired ZeniMax, which is the parent company of Bethesda, and they might actually be bringing this game only to Xbox and PC players, as this rumor confirmed it, I guess. I don't know, we're going to have to see about that, and we're also going to have to see about where we're going to be able to store all of our games on the new Xbox Series X and Series S consoles, because apparently the OS takes up to 131 gigabytes of storage, which kind of leaves you with 800 gigabytes of storage on our Xbox Series S, and I'm personally really worried about the Xbox Series S, which ships only with 500 gigabytes of storage, leaving you with about 465, which are usable, and another 131 for storage. Well, that, my friends, is going to leave you with about 330 to 340 gigabytes. And considering that some games take about 200 gigabytes and another 60 gigabytes for patches, that's a big oof for your storage. I don't know what else to tell you. But don't worry, because who has money for next generation games? Because long are the days when we used to pay $60 and 60 euros for our games, and a new are the day where we're going to be paying $80 and 80 euros for our games. And now, if you actually make the conversion from 80 euros, you're going to find out that you're actually paying closer to $95 for your games, which is mind-boggling, and I guess yay for being a European? Not really. Or actually, you could say yay for being a European, because as far as I know, within Europe, you don't need to register yourself to go and vote, which is really different from how they do it in the US. As long as you're 18 of age within Europe, you can just go and vote. But nevertheless, I'm not going to be getting too much into politics right here, because TikTok has just rolled a new update informing people about the 2020 US election, how to vote, and what this all means for everyone, especially for young voters who might not be up to speed with regards to politics, their rights, political parties, and what have you. So if you're from the US, I guess you could go and register and vote, and why the hell not? Go and experience it yourself. And speaking about experiencing things yourself, the new Pimax VR experience tool looks a lot like the virtual desktop app, and to be fair, I love it just because of that. And this also means that now you can control the headset from inside the virtual reality headset, and it also brings all of your VR libraries into one, including a series of nifty tools. However, this is still in closed beta, which means that you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to get your hands on it, but you know what you're not gonna have to wait a little bit longer for? Yes, my friends, it's time for the nibbles. And today, OnePlus has confirmed that we won't be seeing a OnePlus 8T this year. Instead, the company might actually be announcing a sub $400 OnePlus Nord N10 phone instead. With that being said, the non-T version of the OnePlus 8 will still be getting its official event on the 14th of October, and that's also when Martin and I will be hosting our live commentary event in our crowd Discord server. Links to that are obviously going to be in the video description as per usual, so if you guys want to hear out what we have to say about the phone and whatever the company has planned for us, I'm talking about OnePlus in this case, then yeah, join us. And if you want to see what Apple has in store for its macOS software, then the Big Sur Beta 9 is now available for download. So if you'd like to try it out and see what Apple might have in store for you, then I guess you could just jump on the bandwagon and test it right now. Now, I personally don't have a Apple device myself, and I can't really test this update. So yeah, how about you guys? Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. That'd be really awesome. Now, I can actually tell you about something else, which is the Xbox Game Pass, because Discord has just decided to partner up with Microsoft yet again, and they've offered me, as a Nitro user, another three free months that I can use Xbox Game Pass for. And speaking of Game Pass, it has now been confirmed that EA Play will be available on launch day for the new Xbox consoles, and the list of games has already been revealed. And for PC players, those are Forza Motorsport 7, Ikenfell, and Drake Hollow. All of those games being games that I don't really want to play myself, but yeah, I guess that's cool. It's free games. And speaking of EA and games that I actually want to play from them, Titanfall 3, because I've got some news with regards to that, because according to a data miner, Bias12, by the way, go check him out on Twitter, a new Titanfall game might be in the works. Now, I personally hope that this is true, but according to Respawn, they're not actually working on a new game, and that kind of blows, and it means that this might not actually see the light of day. And with regards to not being able to see the light of day, I guess Fortnite will not be able to see the light of day on the Apple App Store, because a federal judge has just denied Epic's claims with regards to Apple's monopoly, and this means that Fortnite will remain banned on the Apple App Store. And as sad as that sounds, I guess you could still be playing it on PC, where even if you have a crappy energy supplier and you've got power outages all the time, if you buy this new gaming UPS, you might still be enjoying your favorite games. And yes, my friends, the year is 2020 and we're talking about gaming UPSs with RGB. But I have to admit that this one actually looks pretty neat and also packs a lot of power, which according to Dr. Ian Cutress from Adantech, should be able to keep your PC running for another 77 minutes, depending on how much power you use, of course, so that's with 100 watts of power. But speaking of the number 77, does this remind you of something? Because to me, it actually does, because Cyberpunk 2077, my friends, is coming out really soon. And with that being said, developers working for CDPR's latest game are now working day in and day out to get this game ready for us, with reports saying that the team is working now 6 days a week to get the game ready for launch. Now, the crunch is obviously real, and that's no joke, just as this is no joke that the episode is finally over. And before I go, I just want you guys to know that tonight at 8 p.m. Central East European Time, Martin and I will actually be hosting a live commentary event for the Google Pixel 5, and we'd like you to join. And Yeah, in the video description, you're also going to be finding the link where you can join on Discord, as well as the articles and all the people that have wrote them. And I guess you should be checking them out because they're great. You're great too. And you know, this is my outro at this point. So I need to go. Bye.